there, buddy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Jim Cutie, and today we've got the lovely trio, the Three Musketeers, the Powerpuff Girls, Charlie's Angels. You know it.
I still
Kate.
call being fucking Buttercup, alright? Like, sorry. I'm not blonde anymore. I don't have to be, Bubbles? Yeah, sorry.
Bubbles is great. Bubbles, everyone.
Yeah,
Bubbles
she's
is
just
great.
not me.
Yeah. I think I'm probably more Bubbles than anyone. But I think
I think you're Blossom. You're the leader. So, and you got the long hair too. So, and she has very fabulously long hair. Let's get your big brother.
Upset everybody and say I never watched it. So.
Well,
yeah,
that's it. Podcast is over, everyone. We're just gonna go.
Sorry,
home
everyone.
until Kate watching. Yeah. Sorry,
We're
pack
done.
it in.
I'm not even a real girl.
No, you're not even a real fucking millennial. What's wrong with you?
Look, I listened to the Spice Girls. Does that count for nothing, or
no? Fuck the Spice Girls. Powerpuff was way cool. They beat people up. What are you talking about? They flew. Spice Girls don't fly. God. I don't know if they beat people up. I can't.
They might be. But anyway, the panel, Kate.
Yes, present.
I'm also here.
Yeah.
Shay, present. Yes.
Yes.
Nah, you're all giving off the Craft vibes.
Ooh, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it though,
that.
so like.
What? And you're at me about Powerpuff Girls?
Listen, how about I'll go watch
the
the Craft. I'll go watch the Craft if you go watch Powerpuff Girls.
There was a Powerpuff Girls movie.
The crazy thing is that's not a discussion. You are watching it. Like we're not.
Yeah, well then
making
yes,
a deal
it's
here.
good. You're watching Powerpuff Girls. Okay, not the fucking movie. I want to watch the series. Thank you. All right, good. Thank you.
Jeez, you know, I really should vet people a little bit more when I just let them on this podcast.
I thought I was coming on as a guest, dude. I didn't even vet me, so like it's all good. I just came on as a guest and stuck around for a few seasons. What up, nerds? How you doing?
No, she was like, I'm coming on. And then I was like, here you go. You have access to everything.
Yeah, I kind of clicked after a bit. I was like, oh, this is permanent. Oh, well, that sounds good. Fuck it. Let's go. I want to be on a podcast. I was like, oh, I'll say yes. Let's go.
Anyway, welcome everyone to the podcast where this is our second last episode for this season. Everyone, just so you know, episode 19. I got last week's episode incorrect. I wrote 17 because I was obviously living in the past. Whoops. Anyway, what have we all been playing this week?
Let's see. I finished Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, very nice.
Lovely.
Look, the reviews were mixed, and I think the reviews were pretty accurate. Because I did find it to be slightly underwhelming. It wasn't difficult at all. There were moments where I got stuck, but not really. It wasn't like the first two games where the puzzles were a bit more difficult. The third one seemed a bit easy. And then the ending, when I was finishing off, so I don't give any spoilers, I was like, oh, was that the end? Okay.
I don't see. I don't like an abrupt end because I don't get to like. If I usually can feel a game ending.
Yeah, like only because I had seen some reviews where people were like, oh, the ending was a bit, that I was kind of like, this could be the end. But then when it did end, I was like, that was it. Like that was how hard it was going to be. Because all along, like the first two games, you're always like, it progressively gets a bit more difficult. And the whole time I was playing this one, it just didn't. And I was like, it's literally staying the same level the whole time and it's not getting more difficult. And it was cute. It was the typical cuteness of Little Nightmares and I enjoyed it, but it just was not difficult.
Well, I mean, it is made by different devs. So like,
Yeah.
I guess I really did impact on it. It's not the original people, so that's a shame.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
No, there a giant nightmare to play. Some Polygon actually said that in their review. And yeah, just a lot of people were like
Oh
dissatisfied
yeah,
with
no,
it.
please. Let me tell you the worst thing for it is I can say that I think that they made it massively with co-op in mind, because you play as one character
Right.
with a partner. Now in the second game you do too, but in the second game you can't also be that character, so you can't bring a friend in. So it's all ready to go. Whereas there are so many times where your offsider, who becomes obviously like a computer generated person playing,
Yeah.
they don't pick up on the prompt that they're supposed to go forward and do the thing. And I ran around at one point for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. And it just so happened that eventually I triggered, however, to make the character then do what they had to do for us to progress. And that happened multiple times. I was
Wow.
like, oh man, no. And so I got to the point where I was about halfway through the game and I'm like, right, what are you supposed to be doing? Listen to me. What are you supposed to be doing? Because it's clearly you. There is nowhere for me to go. So yeah, that was, with a partner, it would probably be really a lot better. But without one, irritating. Hence the nightmare. Definitely agree.
That's so sad because like people were so hyped for that game for so long. I was one of them. I was really excited.
Yeah.
And then I saw the price point and I was like, oh, and then I saw the mixed reviews and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I don't do that price point for questionable. No, sorry. And now that I've waited and like I've seen more opinions of it and things like that, yeah, it's a lot of people being like, yeah, it's cute. Shitted me though, but not for good game reasons. I'm like,
yeah. It was
sucks.
very underwhelming for sure. I started Silent Hill F as well. I played a little bit more of that. And looks, I'm not far enough in to really give much judgment, except to say that it definitely doesn't hold your hand and there's not a lot of instructions. So
Yeah, I hate
there are
that.
times
It's a nightmare.
where you're like, you go in, you're trying to work out what the puzzle even is that I'm trying to solve before I then, once I get the gist of the puzzle, then okay, cool. You know, so.
Okay. I'm just imagining it just pushes you and like, GL, shuts door, runs away. You're like, hey,
yeah.
Come back.
Good luck.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, once you get the mechanics of the game, you start to see how they're playing, like they've created it. It's getting easier, but I shouldn't have to play it long enough to work out how to play it, sort of thing. You know.
Yeah,
That's
especially as someone who has played video games before. If you're finding it difficult, like to figure out where to begin, imagine someone who's stepping into something like that for the first time.
Perhaps their first horror game or something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, Shay, what
yeah.
have you been playing this week, doll?
Anger. So again, I play a lot of League of Legends. All right, we already know that. That's not new. I'm gonna not swear as much as I'd like to, but it's end of season, okay? So end of season logically should mean that everyone's really pitching in, trying to get their rank quite high because it's about to end and reset. No, not League. Actually, quite the opposite. You have all of these unique and outstanding humans de-ranking on purpose, which means that they are going in and they are running it down in my game, and not running it down like, oh, whoops, no, like running it down into the enemies, or AFK farming to not alert, the cheating tracker that it's like, I have carried every single game. I have gotten an S+ nearly every single game, and I have lost to the point where I have fallen a full fucking rank, and I am.
Oh, Shay.
I'm not saying that I'm going to bite someone. I'm just saying if I can find one of them in person, I may remove their kneecaps, possibly with my teeth. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, like
and I'm a calm gamer. That's the best bit, right? I'm too busy being a fucking idiot and cracking jokes usually to really get annoyed at anything. So I played that. But in less angry news, I played a co-op playthrough of Coral Island, or at least the start of it, with my partner. Jesus, oh fuck. Yep. So for anyone who doesn't know Coral Island, it is you can think of it as a farming sim if you want to, but really that genre has expanded a lot. So it's more of like a neighborhood sim, I guess you could say. And you can play with 1 to 4 players. And I haven't played it co-op before. I mean, I played it like ages ago co-op with my partner, but it was like really, really early access, very bare bones. And now it's been full release. So we're like, yeah, cool, let's give it a go. Let's have fun on stream. This man,
come on now. He tries really hard.
He ate a
He
flower.
was trying really hard.
He was like, "What's this? A daffodil? Eats the daffodil?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "So I can
Like
just eat
Sid
the flowers?"
from
I'm like, "You don't actually eat the flowers, my man." Yeah, no, we made that joke. We made all the quotes, and they're like trying to sort out like my plot and shit like that. He's fucking making it like 2 squares apart instead of the 1 square apart that the rest are. So I'm there losing my fucking mind. Like, could you please not like fuck up the order because you're gonna actually trigger me? And then he's like, "La da da da, I don't know where anything is," and I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. You've got a map, right? Like you hit M and there's a map, and you don't have to reveal it or anything. It's already there for you. Hit M, there's a map." No, I think the map's wrong. No, I can assure you it's not. I played this game for many hours. It is not.
I loved watching both perspectives, right? Because I had both streams up at the same time. And she's like, "Rico, get the thing." And he's like, so anyway, when I was at the gym the other day, like, and I'm like, "Bro, she's gonna lose it, man. Pay attention just for a second." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming.
He's like, "Where do I find this thing?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, if you open this," and he's like, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Hey, honey, you wanted this? You want the map open? The graveyard is here, and then if you look above it, that is where the blacksmith is." And then we get there, right? Because I literally had to go pick him up on the map. I was like, "I'm just gonna swing by. I will come and I will walk you to the destination." So I did. That's not a graveyard. It has tombstones, my man. What else are you going to call it? They just look like rocks. Tombstones are. They're just shaped rocks. Oh, so where's the blacksmith then?
That's it. Let it
Not
out.
in the graveyard.
I was like, above the graveyard, as I have stated. Thank you. I only threw 2 things at him that whole stream though, so it was really good.
No, look at you go. You busting social stereotypes. Women are better map reading in this case.
I just played like 130 hours in the goddamn game, right? Like this motherfucker opens it, first thing he does, he's like, "Give me fun. I'll eat this flower." Like,
you're right.
Okay.
In every way, you are right.
So anyway, that's what I did this week.
We love you, Rico, but you were wrong.
Yeah. I noticed Rico isn't here to defend himself, so that just speaks
that's
mountains.
That's for the best.
He's hanging out with the cats downstairs. Yeah. Dawn was very angry about having been locked out of the study for the podcast, but I would like to remind everybody that she wails if I shut doors, okay? Even if I'm in the room with her, she wails. She is a cat. Did you know cats? Yeah, neither did I.
No.
Welcome. So they're all out there. Okay? That plastic chewing little git Tank, that absolute yelly git Dawn, and that idiot that eats flowers. I love all of them.
For a second, I'm like, which cat eats flowers? And I was like, no,
that was the human. That was the human. Thank you.
Right.
My household is great, guys. Yeah. What'd you do this week, Doom? Yeah? Did you eat any flowers?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
We're letting it out.
Yeah.
No, I've been busy, hence my a little bit of an accidental hiatus from posting on social media because I've just been busy, mostly because it was my child's 9th birthday and I have spent a significant amount of this week and last weekend crying. They don't tell you that they just keep growing up. And I feel like if I would have, no, she did eat a snail or licked it a little bit, like when she was little. But
yeah,
I'm like this week at 9.
No.
Oh no, 9-year-old just picked up snail. Ew.
But gaming wise, I managed to get on the tail end of Disney Dreamlight Valley's Halloween special pass.
Pretty.
Yes, it was very cute and pretty. And there are little puzzles to solve. They're very difficult, okay? They're really challenging and stimulating, and you should
Doom, please, I
definitely
was
give it a
drinking. You
try.
don't have to lie so thoroughly when I'm drinking. Thank you.
Do they hold your hand in
No.
that game?
Yes, they do, and that's why I like it. That's
Maybe
how
I'll
I
just
like
switch
my
to that.
games.
No more horror.
Yeah, you should.
Yep.
No, it's really, really great. There's some really nice customizable things, but I'm holding out on actually purchasing anything because Christmas in Dreamlight Valley is coming very soon, and I know I'm just going to want everything. Okay, so yeah.
For all the shit that one could give that game for being a capitalist masterpiece, the art is gorgeous. All right.
Yes.
Like the art is oof.
And they've gotten so much better
believe
at
it.
dress animation. Like, it's very good.
Okay,
Although
that.
I will say they have this like special little Halloween island. It's the place where you do all like the problem solving and like you win all the prizes, you know, for Halloween. One of them is like a bathtub with feet, which I think was in Nightmare Before Christmas. I think everything is themed around Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't really care for that. I like dresses and houses and things.
Did you get more pumpkins for your pumpkin patch?
No, I don't. I told you I'm capped out. I've bought everything in the shop. Although there was one thing in the shop this week. It was the Evil Queen's like dress. It cost 40,000 coins. It's okay. I have like 5 million, so
oh, of course. No, of course, foolish. Of course you do.
it's fine. But when I was at the island, the Halloween island, it was like a bit glitchy. Like so my clothes was like coming off a little bit when I was like walking around, and I was like,
children's game? Okay, that's that's
I
a
have
thing.
underwear on, like
okay.
underneath.
All right, it's giving me Roblox a bit there, but all right.
Yeah. But anyway, so I was enjoying that. My the child that had the birthday was sick the other day, so I didn't go to work, and so yeah, she was reading. She was reading the screen and reading what the characters were saying, and yeah, once your child can read, this is great games. So the Mario Odyssey, that's a great game for like reading, because if you don't read, you don't really know what you're doing. So yeah. Video games
Not me
for
who like doesn't fucking read anyway. I'll just jump on in if I can't figure it out. It sucks to suck.
Shay, that's a terrible example. You're supposed to say yes. Video games are educational because they help.
Oh no, they
read.
absolutely can be. Just not for me. I've played too many. I'm just gonna jump in and figure that shit out. And if I can't, again, sucks to suck. Problem solved.
Sucks to suck. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Speaking of sucking, we've had some pretty bad news.
Go on.
I'm like, yeah, expand on that. But Doom, expand on that.
Ready?
It's not great. That kind
of.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
Is it? Sucking?
The world. Well, we'll
sorry.
Apparently, yeah.
Stay on target, everyone. Stay on target. What?
Yeah, chat. Stay on target. God,
you guys are out of control. Knock it off.
Yeah, wow. It's totally chat the whole time.
Oh, rightio. Okay, what sucks? Halo. What are you doing?
Whoa. I mean, oof. The way you worded
that's a big statement.
But
what are you doing with your life? In recent news, on October 25, it was announced that the Halo campaign Evolved, a complete remake of the iconic Halo Combat Evolved, will be available on PlayStation 5, making it the first ever Halo game to be released on a PlayStation console.
Sure does. Look, if you look over here, that's a Halo console. It's Xbox. That's a Halo console. It's Xbox. Because listen, I'm not all for this, console wars thing. It's not a thing. I don't care about that. Play what you want to play on. I don't give a shit. But why? Why? Leave it alone, PlayStation. Go away. I don't like it. It's fine though. If I don't, no, you know what? It's fine. Because if I don't say that it's fine, I'll continue to get the thousands of reels that I've been getting. Because as everybody knows, I am Halo obsessed. So
just a smidge, just a little.
The news did slightly hurt my feelings, but I'm fine with it. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
That doesn't sound like coping at all.
Okay, so first it was Forza. Okay, so they did that to Forza Horizon 5, and they put that on PlayStation. And that I would say is, one of the pillars of Xbox, and then the biggest pillar being Halo, in my opinion, because literally Master Chief is like engraved onto the microchips of the consoles inside, a part you can't even see, but they do that anyway because
such a sellout.
I mean, in all honesty, right? Like, there's two sides to this. On one side, awesome, because it's probably going to be cross-platform, more people for you to play with. We love that. We love opening gateways to more people to play with. On the other side, the reason consoles are performing so badly is because there are no longer console exclusives, and Xbox is actually doing away with that because they know full well that their console is dying. Have you guys seen the announced next price point for consoles? It's absurd. You can go out and just buy a computer. So, honestly, like, at this point, I think they're just throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks, seeing what works, and they'll probably do something fucking wild later on.
Look, I'm all for everybody having a chance to experience Halo, because I think, personally, just in my opinion, one of the, if not the greatest game of all time. And it has led to so many other games in the way that they've been developed and led to so many other things. It's got a massive nostalgia for me too. It's the one game that got me into gaming. So
it's
for
the
me,
game
it's
where I was like,
thing,
I feel sick when I look at this.
This is the game that helped her discover.
It was one of them, yeah.
So we all discovered things that way. But yeah, look,
some
I mean,
more enjoyable than others.
Yes, I want other people to enjoy Halo, but if you want to enjoy it, play it how it's supposed to be played on a friggin' Xbox. It's not that difficult. All right, it's fine.
True.
I'm not saying Kate's an Xbox purist. I'm just saying that, like,
I'm not.
She has
I love
opinions.
PlayStation. Look, that's an entire PlayStation shelf. I'm okay
but
with
it's
it.
not. It's, you haven't got your Halo on there.
We don't hate on that, but Xbox is going around being like, and this is an Xbox, and this is an Xbox. My phone's an Xbox, my computer's an Xbox. It's trying to tell people.
Is that dragon behind you also an Xbox?
It could be.
Yes. I would like it to be. I'd be impressed if they brought out a plushie Xbox. I'd be like, you know what, you fucking got me. All right, cool.
Good for the people that throw that shit.
Oh yeah, true.
I personally, I'm like, okay. It's on PlayStation 5. Yes, okay. Local 2-player co-op. We love that. 4-player online co-op. Great. More people, more, battles, PvP, all that kind of stuff. Good. Right? But what I would like to know is what you think about the fact that this is a remake, not a brand new game for Halo.
I mean, I'm in two minds about it being a remake. Firstly, I'm all good with them remaking it because I'd love to see how it looks now. Because if you go back and play the original, it's obviously miles apart from what we can do now. That
even
with aged
a little.
Yeah, because what they're remaking, they're also adding to. So they're taking the original remake and then they're adding more storyline, more missions to the original. So you get to go back to that OG world that you remember, but with more to do, more new cinematics, like more cars you can use, more skulls apparently are going to be added. For anyone that doesn't know what a skull is, it can change your gameplay. You collect them, the collectibles. It changes the way that like weapons and stuff spawn and different things can happen. So, they're adding more of that sort of stuff there. I think there's even the ability perhaps to like hijack enemy vehicles, which we've never been able to do before. So it does the OG game.
Full
so
GTA
like
and Halo, okay? I want to see it.
Yeah. Being in the OG world, but with expansions on what we already know is going to be kind of cool.
So overall, it seems very positive, but we'll see what we actually get. We'll see what we get.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. It's because I've been burned by remakes, okay? Did you not see Plants vs. Zombies, the most recent remake? Well, not remake.
Yes.
I'm a Plants vs. Zombies person, okay? I fucking love that game. I'm not buying that new remake. Shit's nasty. We'll see what we get.
I'm going into it with the same mindset that I try to tell other people to do. This is not the game. It is a new game based off the game. Okay, don't go into it thinking I'm going to play this game and this game is this game. It's not. It's its own game. Let it be its own game and be okay with it. Like, if you don't like it, that's okay. We'll
Excellent.
We'll see.
Kate's keeping it positive, but she's not sure. She's like,
Well, they're bringing back some of the voice actors from it are doing new lines and stuff. So I'm excited.
Yes, they are.
Like, that's really cool. Like, I'm excited.
That's actually sick.
The originals. Yeah.
Yeah, look, I will still play Halo, like on the places where it should be for me that suit me. I will say, like Xbox are trying to, have like exclusives, as in like the exclusive launch of a game in the beginning on Game Pass. If you're subscribed to Game Pass, you get it the first day, or you get it 6 months later, all that kind of stuff. So I see where they're going. Is it something I would do? No. But I think that, if you love Halo, you're probably going to love this as well. Like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it performs. I'm sure there'll be very in-depth videos comparing. I've completed the whole game. I've got 500 hours on PlayStation and 500 hours on my $5,000 PC, and I can tell you that this is how it runs. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
You'll get those in-depth ones. It'll be good too, because like people who go through the effort of doing that, I'm honestly like, thank you, because it means I don't have to do it myself. Because let's face it, I fucking would, and I don't want to. Okay, so thank you for doing it for me.
Yeah, definitely. Just play what you love, and you don't need to get on your keyboard and abuse other people.
Yeah, that's right.
For that,
like I'm going to play it on Xbox, but am I going to give a shit if you play it on PlayStation? No, I'm not. It's not going to affect my life.
But she will give a shit if you're bad.
Also,
yes. If you're on my team and you're bad, I will abuse you for that. Not the fact that you're playing on PlayStation.
If you don't listen, then you'll be abused. It's up to you.
Don't worry. Console safe. Poor performance, not safe. No.
No,
that's right.
No, not safe.
No, I play with plenty of people who have poor performance. Let's just have a good time. It's all good.
Just like outing your friends there.
But
wow. Okay. Speaking of poor performance, poor performance by the Australian government. Okay, so we're going through a bit of a change. Okay, with the whole, if you're 16, you can't have social media. That's
stupid.
Which is weird. Okay, it's weird, and I don't know whose idea this was, but anyway,
it was someone real
out
of touch. All right, real out of touch.
It's someone who doesn't realize that parents are the ones responsible for exposing their children to social media. If they watch something on someone else's phone, then that's one thing. That happened to me when I was in high school and I didn't have a mobile phone, or I didn't have Messenger, MSN or anything like that, but my friends did, and I saw it at their house, but that didn't like ruin me. So yeah, honestly, parents should be the ones controlling this, not necessarily the government. However,
I'm sorry, are you saying that you have individual say over your own household? What?
Oh no, but the government has to have apparently. Anyway, so it's gonna happen in about a month, and it will include Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, X, and YouTube on December 10.
So the biggest issue, YouTube is a learning platform. Like, I know it's got scuffed stuff, and I'll never say it doesn't, but where do people go when they need a tutorial for something? YouTube.
I think so the government hasn't decided these, and this is we'll come full circle with this in a minute, but they haven't decided to put this ban on these platforms because of anything else other than the fact of their social connection capacity. That is the main thing. So if you can be messaged on that app, then they think that it's
that is such a ridiculous far reach.
Okay. But where are we? Insisting their assessments followed rigorous processes, and on Wednesday, E-Safety Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant made a startling admission: platforms weren't assessed based on the harms they pose to children. This is not a safety, a harms or risk-based assessment. These were criteria for assessment contained in legislative rules, which is like crazy. Australia's world first ban isn't blocking platforms because they're dangerous. They're blocking them based on whether their sole or significant purpose is social interaction. However, what does this have to do with gaming? Well, Roblox, Discord, Twitch.
Yep.
they remain exempt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but Discord is for messaging. Oh my goodness, that's so wild. Who could have foreseen this? Wow.
I
oh my
tell
god.
you, as someone who has a 10-year-old with a Discord account and his own Discord server, they are using it.
Yeah.
So.
And they're going to keep using it because you know what these youth, I hate using that word, but you know what the youth know?
Youths.
The fucking internet, okay?
Youths.
They know the internet, and the old people in the government are idiots to start with, but like, let's just pull away from that. Legitimately, they haven't grown up with the internet. They don't know what they're up against. They don't know the magnitude of what just even implementing this will be. And really, we all know it's not for safety. It's to control internet traffic for adults as well.
Yes.
All right. We're already all aware of this. This is just them following in the UK's footsteps in a really shitty way. But anyway, so I can't wait to see the copious amounts of ways that people under 16 learn to get around these bans. I cannot wait because you know they already, immediately.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to dissuade them. I'm going to be like, oh no, how unfortunate. Whoops.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say shit.
Parents.
Like Doom said, my child, if you were to look at it from the outside, he's very present on the internet. He has his own YouTube channel that he absolutely loves and has thrived from having. He has his own Discord that he manages and created on his own.
Yeah.
Now, here's the big difference. I say to people who come to me for advice all the time, if you do not have the time to manage your child's presence on the internet, then don't give it to them. That is it.
Yes.
My child hasn't got a single video that's been uploaded that wasn't both edited and uploaded by me. He has rules around what he wears and what he's allowed to say. What he has, his comments are on private until I approve them. He doesn't even get to see them until I say it's okay.
That's for the best.
His Discord is managed by both me and one of my closest friends, and there is no one that gets in and has a chance to say anything without it coming through our eyes first. So
I'm sorry, are you doing proper parenting?
It's not up to the government. It's up to me, because if my child's YouTube channel gets taken down, he'll be devastated. It's what he wants to do. The world is different now. It's changing, and his future can largely be part of this environment that he's comfortable and happy and thriving in. He's learnt so much at 10 years old, way more than I ever did, about editing and filming and sound and tech and all sorts of stuff. And to take it away from him, I'm not really sure what he will do in his little world.
It'd be heartbreaking. Like, could you imagine, right? Think of the hobby that you loved the most as a kid. Like, you were fucking into it. For me, it was art. I did have that taken away from me at one point. Mine was physical art. But I can tell you, I was shattered. And that's what these kids are going to be. They're going to be shattered. Like, it's a different world now. Kids will not function and behave the same way we did, and that's fine. Each generation is different. We can't just be going, oh, we don't understand that, I guess we'll ban it. Children are learning fantastic skills early on. They're doing amazing work that we are going to reap the benefits of in however many years it takes them to be an adult, because they're going to take that into the workforce. They're going to take their passions into creating new things for the world. It is something to be encouraged. Granted, yes, there is bullying online. There is horrendous shit online. But again, it comes down to the parenting. The parenting needs to be stricter. It needs to oversee things better. Not put it on everybody else because you didn't parent your kid.
Exactly. My children and I have that, device rule where you have to give it to me if I ask you for it. And you have to, if you want the privilege of using it, you allow me to look at it. I've never had to, ever. And I have no need to. But if I need to, they know that that's the rule. Anything that they mess up on Roblox, you get an email anyway. So.
Well, I think probably for me, obviously, yes, I agree with all of those sentiments. Like, be a present parent, do your job, But I think I'm really surprised at something that was said during this press conference, and it was, if the online gameplay is the significant or sole purpose, if that were taken away, would the kids still use that messaging functionality to chat? Now, I'm interested because they've applied that assessment to everything, but people wouldn't go on YouTube to message each other. Like, people go the main function of YouTube is to put videos up or to watch videos. And
it would have to be the absolute last resort. Like, I mean, there's absolutely no other way for me to message somebody. And that being said, I don't think you can message people on YouTube, can you? I think you can only put a comment under a video.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't
if you
think
can, I've
there's
never come across that feature.
Yeah. I've never received a private message.
No.
Obviously, people have like the little like the community updates page, kind of like a Facebook or whatever, where you can put pictures and people can comment. But yeah, that's anything. But yeah, I just find like, yeah, okay, they've applied that to YouTube and they've said, no, we're limiting YouTube, but then Twitch, like,
which you can absolutely personal message, 110% you can.
You can, and
that's why that's how you know they're so out of touch.
Yeah.
I just don't think they've ever actually been on these platforms. They've just looked at some spreadsheet that some boomer put together about, this is the profile of it. I don't think they've actually asked anyone in that age category what they use these platforms
or even
for.
Close to the age category. Like, fuck, man, ask someone in their 20s, okay? Like, yeah, not a child, but they'll tell you exactly what those programs and platforms are used for. And I can tell you, YouTube, not messaging at all.
Yeah,
it's just really frustrating because they're saying that they have all these well wishes, like, oh yeah, like it's in good faith, it's to protect your children, all that kind of stuff. Maybe, just maybe, you don't know exactly what the children need protecting from. It's because it's very clear that you've got it completely twisted, because limiting people's creative outlets, their ability to connect with other people. There are so many young people out there with disabilities who can't go out and socialize. Yeah, people at risk, like they can't go out and socialize at a footy game or like anything like that. But you know what? They can play FIFA together.
Because
the
internet equalizes people. It's when people come into our Twitch chat, right? We see a name. We know nothing about you. We don't know your gender. We don't know your ability. We know nothing. And it's fantastic because it means everybody is equal. And they're taking that from people. And you're right. It's people who are disabled who are going to suffer, but it's also people who are at risk in their home life. You're cutting them off further. So I have personal experience with this. And I can honestly assure you that if I didn't have social media, there are many situations I would not have made it out of.
I literally left my really horrible family environment to move to an adult that I met on social media. Now that sounds terrible, and don't do it, kids. But if you knew my background, you would know that the alternative was a hell of a lot worse. So, and there are these things, but like, when it comes down to it, the government putting these restrictions on, like we said, is not going to stop the kids finding a way around it. It's just going to make them more secretive about what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just going to, it's not going to help.
And I can't wait until the kids absolutely destroy it. Fucking destroy it. Pull it down. Stop letting people do this. And especially at 16. Like, I can understand, 14 and under, probably, like, pretty parental hands-on. 15, 16? Yeah, your parents should check your shit occasionally, but, like, if you're internet literate, you should be reasonably okay. 16, though? Like,
no, they can be 16. So when they turn 16, they can be on these platforms. And I think it's because, well, that's the age of sexual consent, isn't it? So of course they would say 16. Because it's like, well, if you can, consent to that, then okay, then maybe you can be online. But I think it's just the issue. And me as a parent, I'm like, how can I justify to a 15-year-old, comparing, the functionality of them not being able to be on Instagram, but you can have a Discord. Like, that's, it's wild. It's wild to me.
It's odd. Like, because the 15-year-old, no doubt, is going to turn around and go, okay, how does that make sense? And you're just going to be there like, it doesn't. Welcome to being an adult and the government overstepping. Have fun.
And just doing things that just don't make sense. They didn't ask you. They didn't ask parents. They just saw a problem and they're like, how can we control people? How can we control the young people?
And the older people by extension, because it's going to mean us having to prove our ages, which is going to mean us having ID online. I don't know about you guys, but I personally like to keep a majority of my identifying factors offline. I'm already online enough. I have enough of my info online. I don't need more of it. And these places aren't exactly known for security. Like, our passwords are constantly leaked. Constantly. what do you think the rest of your information is going to happen to?
The thing is, Australia actually has the Digital Act 2024 or 2023, I think, and that actually in there it states that like digital identity has to have an opt out. Like if you have a digital identity thing like on your whatever it is, there needs to be an opportunity for someone else to opt out of that and choose another way to identify themselves.
Good. I hope it doesn't backfire though, and just be like, if you opt out, you just don't get to use it, because that feels like the way it's going to go.
Well, no, well, they can't do that. So they could make a really, really difficult way, like, you know, confirming your age. But yeah, if you can do it that way, there has to be another way in Australia.
I'm really excited to see though, because like we've seen already how this has absolutely flopped in the UK. Like kids were literally holding up pictures of people and getting past the age verification.
Right.
Like wasn't even hard. I can't wait to see what Australian people do with it. Like, because we take the piss out of everything, okay? And it starts at a young age. That humor, we grow up with it. So it starts at a really young age. I cannot wait to see what Aussie young people do, all right? Fucking entertain me. I'm keen. Let's go. Be a nuisance.
Be a nuisance, indeed. My days. Yeah, no, lots of the comments are, you know, agreeing with us for sure. And yeah, just telling us that just in general, it really is out of touch. So yeah, hold up a picture of Albo.
I don't know about you guys, right? But like games used to be banned at school, like on the school computers. I can assure you we were playing games. We were rocking out on Age of Empires. We were rocking out a whole bunch of different ones. And every single time they put in a ban or they stopped us or something, we would find a way around it. Now, I didn't even understand half of what we were doing, but I can assure you that the moment they told us not to do something, every single person in my school worked together so fucking beautifully. We had it on every computer. Okay, like it didn't matter who you were, it didn't matter if you didn't like the other person. You went, this is exactly how you do this. Please have fun. Just fucking give it a go. Okay, I can't wait to see it absolutely unravel.
Yeah. Oh my God, cool math games. Okay, my only issue with cool math games is it makes too much noise, okay? And there's ads on the side that can be inappropriate. That is
that's a bit dodge.
Schools don't pay for ad blockers, but they will block what they can easily put in web addresses and block that. So I think that's the reason for that, okay? So don't be as an educator, I get it. The kids like it, but also it's not cool as well. We aren't hating Kyle Sanderlands this week. Well, I thought that was
we hate him always.
It's consistent.
We don't need an announcement for that. Although Gamer Boys are crybabies, and I wouldn't call Kyle Sanderlands a Gamer Boy though. I don't think so. But a previous Gamer Boy that we have spoken about on the podcast, Ms. Kiff, he's having a bit of a sad. He's feeling a bit sad.
Big sad.
Oh no, if it's the consequences to my own actions. Oh
right.
No. His name is Matthew. Now, honestly, I've never met a Matt that I have trusted ever, so just want to put that out there. So essentially, he's taking Emmy Root and Asmongold to court, for psychological and domestic abuse, stalking, harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail.
It's gonna be really awkward when that backfires, huh?
It's like basically everything he did.
Yeah.
Yes. He
completely unrelated fact that's in no way, shape, or form related to this person, but narcissists do that kind of thing all the time. Yeah, they really like to flip it because, you know, they can't be wrong. It must be you. Completely unrelated.
I hope he does what he did with his little apology and gets up in court and goes, Your Honor, how would I not know that this happened? I was doing it to her, so I know exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what it's like.
He's that dumb.
I wasn't controlling. I was just telling her everything she was and wasn't allowed to do. You know, it's different. Gosh.
I know you can't hit someone because she told me not to do it when I did it that time.
When I was doing
it. She threatened me with the police, you know? Yeah.
Look, she is going to have to counter sue. Like, her manager must have a connection to a lawyer and they must be like, just counter sue because you have more proof that he did that to you than, like, literally it's on her live streams, you know? So it's just ludicrous. Ludicrous. Isn't Asman a piece of shit? Kind
There are
of.
some allegations. Yeah.
Look, I did see that video of him like in his house, and he's like doesn't clean it or something. I think he's like, I don't know. He has some like, what is it? Operational function issues.
Oh, cognitive function issues.
Yeah, I think, and yeah, and look, I don't know about the LGBT. I'm not sure about that. But I will say, for someone who has the amount of money that he does, he's an interesting person like that. Anyway, and maybe he can fund the countersuing. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Speaking of suing.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Shay.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, so everybody, we all know that Nintendo has gone from one of the most trusted brands to just being absolutely scummy. Okay, like it was before Pokemon, so not even on the Z to A thing. It's the Power World issue. So Power World came along, and Nintendo and Pokemon went, "Oh no, we don't like that. You're treading on our toes." And somehow, bafflingly, they actually managed to patent. Very specifically, covers the game mechanic where a player summons a character or sub-character to battle on their behalf, optionally with manual or automatic control. So that is not just throwing a character out in a ball. That's like any of your anime games where you are a summoner and you summon like pets to fight for you or something. That's bloody World of Warcraft where you chuck out an animal to fight another like deadly squirrel. Okay? Anything like that, they now have control over it. But the thing is, they've done this after so many games have used it, which means they shouldn't have been able to patent it at all. And because it's so broad, they also shouldn't have been able to do this. And when this went through, a lot of people, a lot of online communities were like, what the actual hell? You can't do that. Like, that's too broad. That's like me trying to copyright the word hello. Okay? It's what, no, that's absurd.
Yeah.
So, it's under review, guys. Good news, it's under review. So the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, has ordered a re-examination of Nintendo's patent because substantial new questions of patentability have arisen, i.e. the claim may not satisfy novelty or inventive step standards. So in other words, it's not new. Why are you patenting? Fuck this one up constantly. Why are you stopping others from using it now when it is nowhere, shape, or form new and so many other people have used it? One cited reason, earlier patents won by Konami 2002 paper to disclose similar mechanics, sub-characters fighting alongside player automatically or manually. This prior art raises doubt about Nintendo's claim. So in Japan, one of Nintendo's patent applications, it's got the number there, I won't bore you with that, tried the same litigation, was rejected by the Japan Patent Office because it lacked inventive step given existing games like Ark, Survival Evolved, and Monster Hunter 4, etc. So it's literally going against games from its own country.
Yes.
Like, Power World is from Japan as well, but this is other games that are completely unrelated to, this whole issue. So, implications. If Nintendo's patent is invalidated or its claims significantly narrowed, it could weaken their position in Power World lawsuit and other similar IP suits. That's fantastic. Good. The scope of the patent is seen by many as the in-game industry. Seen by many in the in-game industry is overly broad. The idea of summon a character to fight for you is arguably common prior art. I'm sure you guys can think of like a whole bunch of games where you summon a character. Okay, there are so many. So for game developers, if the patent stands, it may open the door for more lawsuits targeting mechanics rather than just visual or narrative elements. If it fails, it could set a precedent limiting such mechanical patents in gaming.
Yeah.
This is good, guys. So this is a massive, massive corporation being stood up to because they're trying to bully somebody else for daring to be more popular in their area than they are. That's all this is. And I'm so glad that it's finally happening, because this was ridiculous. And when it first somehow went through, I was like, how did they manage that? Like, that is absurd. So, yeah, that would have been Digimon as well, guys, just in case you're wondering. That's Digimon. Technically, Yu-Gi-Oh! That's been around for I don't know how long. Same with Digimon. There are plenty of new games coming out at the moment where they're like MMORPGs and stuff like that, and you'll summon a character to like fight beside you. Maybe you've got like a pet as a ranger or something. They all count, guys. They're summoning. You have summoned a character. It is foolish, and I cannot wait for it to be overturned. I am day by day losing respect for Nintendo, which breaks my heart because you can literally see the amount of Bulbasaurs I have, and there's a whole bunch over there. But I loved Nintendo growing up, okay? They were my favorite. They were so amazing. They were appealing. I loved it. And now they're doing this to their own reputation. It's sad.
Yeah, I think oh, it's a peach raid.
Ooh, thank you very much for the raid.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. We talk about all things women gaming and the lives that they lead in games. Yes,
and right now we're dunking on Nintendo.
Kate. And now we're talking about Nintendo trying to sue people because I don't know, it just apparently they're bored. Because I personally don't see any reason. Like, it's not money, right? I know they lost their previous case with Power World.
Yeah,
like this is just for what? You know what I mean? Like,
it's literally because somebody is stepping on their toes. So Power World obviously had some of its copyright issues and things like that. Yeah, they were a bit dodged to start with. I'm not gonna lie, but I think they also started as a meme. Like, it was a meme. Whereas now they've really pulled their shit together. Like, they are their own game entirely. Everything they do is very much their own stuff. Okay, Pokemon does not play like Power World in any way, shape, or form. It's completely different. Pokemon is just cranky that something has come along and has done what players have been asking Nintendo to do for years, and they've done it well, and we like it.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, we don't like that. Stomp out the competition, and that is not okay. You are not allowed to put in a patent that is an old-ass mechanic just to stomp out competition. That is illegal. You are not allowed to do it.
Yeah, because otherwise you could patent like putting something in your inventory and taking it out.
You absolutely could.
You know, being encumbered by how many items in your pack, or having that link between strength and you know, carrying ability. Like, there's so many little things in games that you could patent and be like, nope, that and therefore it's not in other games, like vehicles, you know, the ability to, you know, summon weapons, like all kinds of things. That's nuts to me. But hopefully that doesn't go through.
That it was ever going to be even doable. Like, it's really?
It should have been doable. It was passed in Japan, and like it has been commented that Nintendo has a lot of sway in Japan, and that officials could be swayed by a large company in their own country.
Right.
Allegedly.
Well, you know, we have to talk about the international stage here as well. So yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not going to happen. And like you said,
well, that's the thing. It's already happened. They've already passed it, but now it's being reviewed, and I'm glad, because even if they still uphold it in Japan, which will suck, but even if they still uphold it in Japan, I don't think other countries are going to allow it. Like, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen a game company come after in-game mechanics like Nintendo did with Power. Imagine if Metal Gear Solid copyrighted stealth mechanics.
Exactly.
We're just saying that. And like, if this is actually, you know, taken further, like, it could set precedent and could affect you know, other games moving forward, which we don't want. We want creativity. We want new games all the time, you know, like,
And if we did this, I don't know if anybody's played like a lot of arcade games, early games, but did you know that every single game that you play, you can track back nearly every single mechanic to an arcade game? I'm not joking. I literally teach game history. Okay, every single game you play, every mechanic, we can trace that back. Imagine if those early games, like, we're talking like Space Invaders. Imagine if Space Invaders copyrighted the speed up mechanic. Sorry, you can't have that anymore. No one else is allowed to have a game increase in speed. Can't do it. That would cripple so many early games in so many different ways. Imagine if they went, oh, actually, we've got the monopoly on spaceships and aliens. Sorry, you can't have that. It's absurd. It is absolutely absurd, and it should not be okay.
It's definitely a precedent we don't need set.
Definitely. No, totally agree. Totally agree. We love that.
I'm a little bit passionate about this. Just a smidge.
You are. That's great. It's fantastic. I'm actually on the hunt for a new game to play. Speaking of new games, I really need my next Mass Effect game. You know what I mean? I want to be obsessed.
You need your next hyper-focus. Yeah. The ADHD is coming out. I got you. Yeah. No, I've been there too. I'm literally struggling as we speak.
It. So yeah, if anyone has like an RPG they would recommend, please do, because I'm hooked. I haven't played The Witcher yet. I could do that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do like The Witcher as a character, but I don't know if the gameplay is something that I like.
You don't like scary things, and The Witcher can probably err into what you would consider spooky. Yeah.
I don't know that I can even suggest any, because all of the ones that I play are scary. So
yeah, you literally Kate Fair game. Yeah. You literally. Yeah.
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 I got nothing.
So I need something to tide me over until Forza Horizon 6 comes out next year. Oh my god. Can't wait. And then obviously, GTA is coming out next year, which, obviously these are huge AAA games, but
maybe. I'll believe it when I see it.
Allegedly,
until GTA is coming out.
Apparently, that's what they said, but they said that last year.
I'm seeing some PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah, not great. Yes, no, that's very true. Not an RPG. I haven't played Dispatch. No, I haven't.
Dispatch what is that? Very story driven. So it's like a Telltale game where you have multiple choice and then you pick and the cutscene will play for what you've chosen. But it is very adult. Okay, so don't be playing that around your kids. I'm not even joking. The first,
I think I saw someone playing it. Wasn't Peach playing it?
Yes. Yes, she was.
Yeah.
The first couple of minutes, without any spoilers, guys, there's a gentleman that has a certain type of power that means clothing, unfortunately, just doesn't work for him when he turns it on. He just melts it off. All clothing. And this game is not shy about anatomy. And, yeah.
Why are you guys giving me the creepo games?
Oh no, it's funny. I mean? It's funny.
Fine.
It's really funny. It's incredibly funny.
Please don't sexually assault me with your suggestions, guys. Come on.
It's very funny, but it's adult funny. So it's definitely something that you would play when your kids are not around.
There is all those Telltale games, though. Actually, that's not a bad suggestion. Some Telltale games.
You can turn that off if it's not your thing. You can turn the penises off, everyone. Apparently.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, very nice. Doom wouldn't do that, though, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, she doesn't need to know how to do that. It's fine.
Liza P is too Souls-like for me. Not enough instructions. Don't like it. I did attempt to play that. Skull and Bones, played it. It's not my fave.
Sometimes I wish I could turn the penises off, honestly. Sometimes I wish I could wake up one day and just be like, you know what, today no penises. Okay, only the girls.
None today.
And we just switch them off for the day. All right, everyone go home.
Yeah, because it's an off-on. Oh well, I'm not going to continue that joke anyway.
Can be.
It's not.
Anyways.
Yep. Yeah. Nice games, guys. How about those?
We had a good couple of episodes there where there was really nothing inappropriate said, but here we are. That's great.
I blame chat though. Okay, for once, it was entirely.
I paid attention to chat. That was my mistake. I'm sorry.
No, like that was the first. See, this is why we don't talk to chat. Like, because it's funny, and then we get distracted.
Yeah, but now we have the excuse. Now we are a video podcast, but now we have the comments like on the page now, so it's like it's all in context now, so no one can be confused.
A lot of the same word on that chat there for a bit.
Wonderful. Girls, what are you doing this week? Let everyone know what you're doing before we finish this episode. Kate.
Yes. Me doing life things.
Kate's that kid up the back that was just staring out the window, and they're like, Kate, and Kate's like, yeah, I was 63.
She got a message before, and she did like a weird smile to us. So I reckon she's distracted.
are you doing, Kate?
Nah,
you doing, right?
She is. No, she's blushing. Oh, yep, sure.
So I really was. Let's see. What do I do? Stop. I'm trying to tell everyone what I'm doing this week. So what day is it? Wednesday.
New videos.
So tomorrow night I will be co-streaming with the No Good Game. We've been doing this Thriller Thursday night. It starts at about 10:15 p.m. my time, which is Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Friday I will be recording. I'll be streaming Gloomy Eyes. I'm starting that, which is very Little Nightmares-esque, I guess. It's that cutie kind of horror style. So I'm starting that on Friday. And then I am trying to work out another game to start because I kind of finished all my games at once. So I've got Silent Hill F that I'll be playing. Gloomy Eyes I'm starting. We do different games most Thursday nights. And then on Friday night, I usually record another one. But I finished Outlast. I finished Little Nightmares 3. So I'm not sure what I'm moving on to next, but I'm trying to find one that's not too scary because I just think my heart's like a little bit like, hey, any chance we could for a second not? And I'm like, probably not, but we'll give it a go, you know? So
I'd like to tell you yes, but probably no.
Probably not. So that's kind of what's on my schedule for the week.
Lovely. Shay, what are you up to?
Well, I stream tomorrow night, but now that I know what Kate's doing, I kind of want to go watch Kate stream. Anyway, so usually Thursday night for me is Cult night. Like, it's usually where we play Cult of the Lamb, but I have gotten to a point where I need to put that down until the expansion comes out. I'm good. Actually.
I made the cult the other day, everybody. I'm in that cult.
Yeah, Kate finally made it. Now I can put the game down. Took her fucking forever. But also, if I keep playing, it means all my cult members will die before we get the expansion, and then it means that they can't rejoin. Yeah. So it's like, I'm going to put this down now before everyone dies.
I find that crazy. They clearly don't understand that people have, like, ride or die friends or, like, you know, permanent friends.
Well, I keep having to res people, and then then they come back and they're crazy and they eat someone else, and I'm like, oh, mate, come on, please, no.
That's great.
Get them out of your mouth. So...
I'm leaving it.
So she turned the penises off everyone. It's fine. All right, it's fine.
There's a little leaf. That. It's okay. We have the nudity expansion that was the sex expansion in Cult of the Lamb where people can have babies, and it's fine. There's a leaf, so you can't see anything. It's okay. That's a real expansion. Thank you. Yeah, no. So I'm actually going to be playing something new tomorrow, and I know what you're saying, Shay. You're a very organized streamer. You know what? I have no fucking idea, my dude. I don't know what I'm playing. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll wake up and be like, yeah, I feel like shit. Let's play something chill, and we'll just see how it goes.
Have you played Date Everything?
No, because I would get bored.
Can you turn
really?
I would, yeah. I really, really would, yeah. That's why I'm not going to play Dispatch. Despite the fact that it's incredibly funny, I think I could watch it. I cannot sit there and watch cutscenes, okay? Like, if I play games like Stardew, Dinkum, or anything like that, I'm like, sorry, chat, we're skipping this. I'll give you the brief what for. Don't even panic about it. Okay. I mean, I can't do it. Same with any games with, like, big bits of writing. That shit's not fucking happening. So, yeah, I just casually have to find a brand new game that I can hyper-focus on before tomorrow night, guys. Yeah, GL than me, I guess, right?
That'd be totally
and then,
fine.
yeah, I'm sure it'll work out well. But yeah, no, so that'll be sick. Sunday will be my usual league if I can. We'll see. But it's going to be a good time, everyone. It's going to be a good time. I'm only going to bite people a little bit, but it will be fun. So don't panic.
Well, I hope that you don't lose any more ranks. I'll be thinking of you.
Oh, and this weekend, I forgot. Yeah, so I'm going to be at Supernova, and I'm going to be doing 2 panels now. I'm doing one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So my one on Saturday is character design for VTubing, for D&D, all that kind of thing. So we're going to be up there, we're going to be drawing or something. I don't know. I kind of got told an overview and went, yeah, sick, sounds good. They were like, you're an art person and you stream? And I was like, all right, yeah, seems fair enough.
And the other one's the We Hate Carl Sanderlands panel.
No,
yeah, I'm flying in for that one. I'm hosting.
No, the other one is the anti. It's creating a inclusive community, free of abuse and shit people. So I mean, actually, yeah,
it kind of is that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Just like I didn't even have to put in the title; it's implied. So super crazy excited about that. I've got a content creator pass coming my way, and I'm also going to have like a code. So if anyone wants to like buy a Supernova ticket, you can actually use my code, and then apparently I get paid for it. I'll tell you when that comes through because we're what day is it? It's Wednesday and it starts Friday, and I haven't gotten that yet. So we're gonna see when that comes through.
Given that you just said you're going as a content creator, we can expect you to send us some content, right? Like photos.
Yes, like some photos.
I may film a thing or two.
Is Rico going?
I'll consider it. Yeah. So he's gonna be at all my panels, like filming me as well. So that'll be good.
Yeah, well,
I guess.
Yeah.
I struggle
Just
on camera.
Him your phone, and I want him to caption all of your videos, like all the stories.
It's just going to be videos of him looking at flowers.
It's just eating them, and then it'll just be like it'll cut to me and Shay touching everything, and I'll just be there like.
Yeah, that's content that'll be it.
Oh, good, because that's what you're getting. We do actually have early access, which is the first time Supernova has done this. However,
exciting.
It's not the early access you would think. So we're allowed in an hour early each day, which sounds really, really cool. It's actually something PAX does on the Friday, and it really helps us get ahead. Except that in that hour, people are still going to be like unpacking and doing things to set up their stalls. And everyone has to wear high vis. So it's not actually early access. It's literally us just being let into their it's their
so you can't,
setup time.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be filming. You
wouldn't want to
not set up.
Trying to do their thing. Like people aren't going to want to talk because like they're obviously still like trying to get their stuff ready because like they're obviously so nervous. There's just a lot to do. So it's definitely it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone, and I can't wait to see what Supernova does next year. As they have mentioned that they're going to evolve this. So it is a stepping stone, and I'll let you know what content I can get if I can get content, because something I'm really worried about. Supernova gets packed to the point where you can't move.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest fear for content. My biggest fear is just that I'm genuinely not going to be able to get clear shots near anything, or not shoved out of the way because I'm actually quite short and it happens a lot. So I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah, when
and I'm cosplaying Casual Raven on Saturday.
Oh,
from Teen Titans. There you go. Easy cosplay. I already have the purple hair. Don't even stress it.
Amazing.
Please continue.
No, I do get that. But yeah, if you can find like a little spot to have like little check-ins and stuff like that, if you are filming content, I think that's the best way to do it. Maybe like not the bathroom, maybe like a little niche corner somewhere.
I will take bathroom photos.
Bathroom photos? I mean, they can work.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be the
only.
It could be the only quiet space. I don't think you understand. When it comes to cons, if I can't find a quiet space, I retreat to the bathroom. I'm like, I need 3 seconds where I'm not surrounded by people and noise. Excuse me. I'm not neurodivergent. What are you talking about? God.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So me this week, I'm actually doing some like little side hobby work. So I have other hobbies outside of gaming. I know that's wild. But I'm doing
some.
Like
a lie.
I do. So rude. Fake news. I live. Fuck off. All right. I'm trying to get my words out.
That was so Australian. Fuck off. All right.
Fuck off.
Would you like to eat those vowels a little more?
Please tell us about your other hobby outside of gaming. Whatever. We don't care if you have other friends. Go. It's fine.
No,
we're okay with it. You can have other friends.
I live in a little town, and we're getting Christmas is coming, right? So I've commandeered a little space, to set up a cute little Christmassy thing, and I'm going to take pictures of people. That will be, it's really wholesome, guys.
All right. Yeah, no, sorry. It's wholesome as shit, dude.
Fuck off, it is.
It's just aggressive. It's wholesome, okay? Fucking
It's wholesome as fuck,
chill,
all right?
Man.
It really is.
Pictures and families and happy and shit.
Yes.
I'm just picturing Doom with the little setup. You will be happy.
Happiness this way, guys. Although I am a little bit stressed because I've never managed like a kind of studio space, like a little backdrop. Like, what if it gets? How do I? Anyway, so yeah, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
And take some photos of them and have everything go to shit with them, and you'll work around that.
Yes.
Oh, and if the children touch the backdrop, you eat them into oblivion. And if their parents give you shit, you eat them after.
Okay.
Shay has cats, everybody. Shay has cats. It's okay.
I do. I do.
That's why she knows she thinks it's okay to eat
doesn't-
everything.
I said yeet. Yeet.
She doesn't
As in-
eat her
Oh, I
children.
thought you said eat. I was like, no wonder Rico ate your flour.
Dude, you don't know where those children
Everybody
have
be
been. That's
eating
disgusting.
everybody.
No. They've been playing in their own boogers. All right? No. Just throw them. It'll be fine.
What do you think kids do? You can tell he's the parent on the podcast. It's not Shay.
My
That's why I was
siblings use...
confirming.
Dude, my
Just
siblings used to
clarifying.
happily
Yeah.
eat mud. Yeah, and they used to eat mud and shit. All right? I have very low opinion of children. I'm sorry. I've seen what they do. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. On that note, we are ending.
Shall we raid?
We shall raid. Who shall we raid?
Yes. So today we're going to raid Missy AU. They are currently playing Dinkum, which is an Australian game, and has actually just had an update. So there's more freaking adorable animals, and there's a train. So all you train lovers out there, we got you covered. But mostly I want to see the large adorable animals. Thank you. So, let's quickly do a raid message though. All right, guys? Yeah. And like, no, don't eat them. Fucking yeet them into oblivion.
Is that how you spell yeet?
Y-E-E-T? Yep.
No, doesn't matter.
Don't worry, we'll catch you up with the lingo, okay? It's fine. I went to put in more clickies and accidentally put in tank, so that's funny. It's my cat Tank in a tank. But yeah, everyone, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Rated.
Okay, bye.